Pyrie's map actually puts dinos back on the map today with some quite interesting OCG decks for today. Let's dig into this, shall we? Make sure you guys smash it, and subscribe, and so you guys don't miss out on more awesome content. So the future of dinos, as I like to say, is all right here. So the Piri Rise map. So at the start of your main phase one, oh no, I can't extrav. Just kidding. So during main phase one, you can add one monster with 0 attack from your deck to your hand. Okay. And if you do, alright, also you cannot activate the effects of cards with the added monster's name until the end of the next turn, or until you normal summon a monster with that name. So, we can go tutor for our Animadored Archosaur because it has 0 attack points. Which means that we'll be able to tutor and set up dino combos. Isn't that cute? Yeah, it actually kind of is. So we have triple copies of Animadored Archosaur. Triple copies of Misk. Oh, wish we had that too in the TCG. Oh wait. We have triple copies of Baby Ceratosaurus, triple copies of Pterodon, 1 copy Soul Eating Oviraptor. So weird that this is at 3 here, 1 there, and then they have 3 Misk. They also have 1 Giant Rex, 1 copy of Overtex, 1 Ultimate Conductor, triple copies of Maxi, 1 copy of Dino Wrestler, triple copies of Ash Blossom and Joy Spring, 2 copies of Gamma, 1 Driver. Whew, that feels real bad. We have triple copies of Fossil Dig, 2 copies of the Double Evolution Bill, 2 copies of the Pure Ice Map, 2 copies of Pot of Prosperity, 1 Foolish Barrel with 2 copies of Called by the Grave, and 2 copies of everybody's favorite Cross-Out Designator. Down here in the extra deck, we have 1 Chaos Ruler, 1 Dolka, 1 Logia, 1 Abyss Dweller, 1 Dugaris the Timeless, 1 Underworld Goddess, with 1 Access Machine, 1 Apollosa, 1 Nightmare Unicorn, 1 Nightmare Phoenix, 1 Asa, 1 Lambda, the 1 IP Masquerader, the 1 Link Kribo, and the 1 Secure Gardener. Side deck here, pretty basic stuff. We have the triple copies of Artifact Lancia, 1 Scythe, triple copies of Sanctum, 1 Nibiru, 1 Arby's Feather Duster, 2 Lightning Storm, 1 Twin Twisters, 2 Infinite Impermanents, and 1 copy of the Red Reboot, wrapping up Dino Power. Like I said, I actually wonder if this card will make any sort of impact on the TCG, because being able to free tutor here for the Archosaur doesn't seem like such a terrible play. Yeah, I know it can take away from, normal thumb and Misk effect, but hey man, another line of play is another line of play. You can just extend this card out at a different point in your game plan. So, it does work either way. Next up, ooh, is this is this Dragon Link in the OCG? Yes, it is. So the OCG does not have Alpi anymore. They haven't had it for a while. They do have some very supplementary cards. They also have this good card. Cannot be destroyed by battle card effects. Also, neither player can target this card with monster effects. And this card can attack all of your opponent's monsters once each. The quick effect can target 1 effect monster on the field and 1 rocket monster in the graveyard. Negate the effects of that monster on the field, and if you do, special summon that monster from the graveyard. Your opponent can activate card's effects in response to this card's effects activation. This is a big 3,500 indestructible boss monster from Crazyville, and it's actually pretty awesome. So we have 2 copies of Apsarouter Dragon, triple copies of Ash Blossom and Joy Spring, 2 copies of Black Dragon Collapse Serpent, 1 Zephyros the Elite, 1 Chaos Dragon Levineer, 1 Destrudo, 1 Mistletoe with 1 Legatus, triple copies of Remus, 1 copy of Magna Rocket, triple copies of Maxi, 1 copy of Baby Rock, 1 Nibiru, 1 Noctovision, 2 Gamma, 1 Rocket Recharger, 1 Rocket Synchron, 2 copies of Rocket Tracer, triple copies of Starleash Safe Fort, 2 copies of Wyvern Buster, and 1 Brick. And then we have 1 Boot Sector Launch, 2 Called by the Grave, triple copies of Chaos Space, triple copies of Crossout Designator, triple copies of Dragon Ravine, 1 copy of Dragoon Glow, and triple copies of Quick Launch. Down here in the extract, we have 2 copies of Striker Dragon, 1 Unicorn, 1 copy Heavenly Spheres, 1 Pisty, 1 copy of everybody's favorite Romulus, Miss Deligerous, Hulk, Boral End, Access Machine, a Tom. Does this bring up some ideas? Does this mean that we can, sub out the LP play for a Tom? Something to consider. We have 1 Archfiend, 1 Gatorge, 1 copy Chaos Ruler, 1 Borreload Savage. Side deck here. Triple copies Lancia, 2 Nibiru, 1 copy of Crystal Wing, triple copies of Dark Ruler No More, 1 Arby's Feather Duster, triple copies of Lightning Storm, 1 Infinite Permanence, and 1 copy of Red Reboot, wrapping up Dragon Link in a little bit different of a fashion. We will have to wait and see how the TCG version of this adapts, but I am pretty confident in saying that I think that this will be a good backbone structure for what we can expect for the deck to come. I do kind of have a feeling that we will probably see an evolution very similar to this here in the TCG. Next up, Heroes. So, we just got D-Force here. So, this broken card. So when this card is activating, add a Destiny Hero Plasma from your deck or a graveyard to your hand. And then while you control Destiny Hero Plasma, apply these effects. So you cannot draw during the draw phase. Your opponent cannot target cards you control card effects. Each Destiny Hero Plasma you control gains 100 attack for each monster in the graveyards. And it cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. It can also make a second attack during each battle phase. Basically, your Plasma just gets super fat. Because, you know, you have the once per turn you can equip something, and then you just turn this thing into basically a huge boss monster, like he was intended to be. So we have triple copies of Ash Blossom and Joy Spring, 1 copy of Destiny Hero Celestial, 2 copies of Malicious, 1 copy of Plasma, 1 copy of Honest Neos, 1 copy of Liquid Soldier, 2 copies of Shadow Mist, 1 Stratos, triple copies of Maxi, triple copies of Forest, 2 copies of Increase, triple copies of Fion, 2 copies of A Hero Lives, 2 copies of Called by the Grave, triple copies of D-Force, 2 copies of Droplets, triple copies of Fusion Destiny, 1 Arby's Feather Duster, triple Mass Change with 1 single Miracle Fusion, 1 Polymerization, and 1 Rhoda. Alright, down here in the extra deck, we have 1 copy of Wonder Driver, 1 Dread Decimator, 2 copies of Cross Crusader, 1 copy of Verte Anaconda, 1 copy of Trinity, 2 copies of Darklaw, 1 copy of Hero Blast, 1 Hero Acid, 1 copy of everybody's favorite Sunrise, a Skyridow, Absolute Zero, 1 Dystopia, and 1 Dangerous. Then we have triple Lancia, 1 Scythe, 1 Nibiru, 2 copies of Dark Ruler No More, 1 copy of Lightning Storm, 2 copies of Mystical Space Typhoon, 1 Twin Twisters, triple copies of Artifact Sanctum, and 1 copy of Red Reboot. Wrapping up an interesting take on what you can actually do with the new Destiny Hero support for Heroes. Like I said, being able to turn this card into a pseudo-awesome boss monster and start pressuring the opponent is really what you look forward to doing best in this game, and denying your opponent the chance to play the game is always a good time. Next up here, we have Invoked Wind Witch. Wow, it's been a very long time since I've seen this deck. Also win, by the way. So we have triple copies of the mighty Alistair, the normal summon invoker. Triple copies of Ash Blossom. 1 Effect Veiler. 2 Ghost Bells. Triple copies of Maxi. 1 Nibiru. 1 copy of Freeze Bell. 2 copies of Glass Bell and triple copies of Ice Bell. And then we have 1 little Snow Bell. Basic stuff. Then we have 2 Call by the Grave. 2 Cosmic Cyclones. 1 Cross-Eyed Designator. 2 Invocation. 2 copies of Magical Meltdown. 1 Prosperity with 1 Spoken Knowledge, 1 Terraforming, 1 Triple Tactics Talents, triple copies of Infinite Permanence, 2 Solemn Judgments, and 2 copies of Solemn Strike. Down here in the extra deck, we have 1 Artemis, 1 Tornado Dragon, 1 Lightning Cheatery, 1 Wind Pegasus, 1 Omega, 1 copy of Crystal Wing, 1 Clearwing Fast Dragon, 1 Baroness de Fleur, 2 copies of Raijin, 1 Purgatrio, 2 Macabre, 1 Elysium, and 1 Aguides. And then we have triple copies of Artifact Lancia, 1 Pankratops, 1 Nibiru, 2 copies of Gamma, 1 Driver, 1 Cosmic Cyclone, 1 Harpy's Feather Duster, 2 Lightning Storm, with 1 Imperial Order, 1 Solemn Judgment, and 1 copy of Solemn Strike, wrapping up the oldest real, I guess, trick in the book for this deck. Like, Invoked Wind Witch is a very, very old strategy. So, that wraps up this week's chunk of OCG Thursday. I'm not going to lie, I love the idea with the map. I'm actually excited to see if and how we will adapt D-Force into the already existing hero strategy here in the TCG. I kind of doubt it's going to make any, like, real big splash, but in terms of, like, fun, like, that I think will actually be super forward, and we'll look forward to playing that. My choice of words there was horrible. So guys, please leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. Smash that love, grab out, subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more awesome content. And I look forward to seeing your beautiful faces back here later on the day with some more cool, awesome content. Have a good rest of your day, guys. Peace out. Thank you, patrons, for making the ride never truly end. Without you guys' support, well, I would probably be doing truffle for a living. Guys, please check out VanCol40 for all of your Cardfight Vanguard content brought to you by MCol40. And if you were looking to pick up singles, check out mcolgames.com for your trading card game needs. Thanks for watching, everybody.